Oh, hey, we're live. Hey, my hair's a little lopsided, but that's okay. Oh, you're too tall, so we gotta back you up a little or something. So, hey,
raise that up.
That's as far as it goes. It's
Can
not meant for
higher.
6. No, not that.
Yeah.
No, honey, not that one. So welcome to Truth Serum Talk, where we are live.
So wait, before I do, we need to move this back because when I cook, you're still gonna see that. You're not gonna see me. You're gonna see me when I cook. I'm just saying.
Okay, we can try to move it back. All right, hold on, hold your horses, people. Okay, is that good enough? You think?
It's your show. Is
I
that
mean,
good
I don't know.
enough?
Don't
Move
spill
table.
the
Move
liquor.
Move the
Hold
there.
on.
There we
Okay.
go.
All right,
Let's
all
go.
right. So everybody, guess
Yeah.
what? We're back. It's season 4. We're cooking kind of naked. Okay, I had to adjust and wear some things so some stuff didn't come out. But this one, right here.
Really? Sexual harassment.
You know, we're not in the workplace.
That's true.
We're not in the workplace there. So I just want to say hello, welcome back. I've missed you guys. I'm gonna try to tune in here so I can see my comments that come through. We have missed you. Oh my God, I miss you guys so much. But we're back, so don't worry. We didn't go too far. Oh, look, he does not want to pick up anything. He just dropped mad, what's that? Onions. I was gonna say cebolla. And mad, like, onion wrapper things. He don't want to pick them up. He's nervous.
I'm not nervous. I'm just trying to not get you kicked off the air. That's what I'm trying to do.
But, you know, these people.
Because this is Facebook Live, right?
This is Facebook Live.
Yeah, see now.
So welcome. Hey. And while you're at it, please tell a friend to tell a friend. And please do me an even bigger favor. Start a watch party. Share this shit. Let's get some people going because we're cooking. We're going to make some cocktails. And on top of that, we're kind of naked. Ooh. Hey, my pearls. Clutch my pearls. I got them right here. Hello. So I'm going to start off by a celebration. Just full disclosure, Jason doesn't drink. And full disclosure, this is Chef Jason Moss.
What's up?
He's a personal chef. He is for hire if you are in the tri-state area. He will travel for pay.
Clothing optional is extra. A lot. We didn't work that out in the contract though.
So, he is doing big things all over the place. Why don't you tell people, number one, where they can see you at?
All right, so you can follow me at Jason Moss Recipes on Instagram, Jason Moss Personal Chef on Facebook. I am also on Jason Moss Personal Chef on the web, my webpage. I have a weekly show on RVN TV, that's that damn cooking show, The Art of Eating Well. And coming to a bookstore near you is The Art of Eating Well.
What?
I'm sorry, that damn cookbook, The Art of Eating Well, uncensored.
So it's coming. And there's curse words right away.
Yeah, well, you know.
Right away. And it's so funny because on the show, he doesn't curse.
Not much.
So here, we let it loose. So just know this show is not for the easily offended. Please don't get us reported tonight. And like I said, tell a friend to tell a friend. Share this shit tonight. Because we're doing some cooking. We're going to have some convo. I'm going to have a cocktail. He's going to be kind of naked. I am too. I want to show you.
You stupid.
It's kind of naked.
Stupid.
Anyway, so I apologize, number one, if I can't see your comments, but hello to everybody. I saw Crystal in, I saw Janelle, I saw Lou, I see Tania, and there's some other people I can't see. So if you don't want to be seen or said or whatever, you know, I apologize. However, if you do, say hello. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We're going to do this. I'm going to make Jason's cocktail first because it's not alcoholic, and I just want to let you know alcohol does not mean a good time because he's a good time. And he never drinks. So you don't have to have liquor to have a good time, clearly. So I'm going to make him a little mixture. I'm going to call this the lemongrass moss.
Would that be considered a cocktail or?
It's a mocktail.
It's not a cocktail.
So it's a mocktail. No, this is the cocktail down there. This is a mocktail up here. You gotta have down and up.
Up and up.
See, and up and down. So I'm gonna make a little drink for him. All I did was I took because the ice, you know. So I just have a glass here. I took a pineapple spear and I just kind of rimmed it. So you're gonna have to get a little rim.
Wait.
You don't like it? You don't want to get a pineapple stash?
No, I got no problem with the pineapple, but you did a rim job with the pineapple?
You know, he took it too far.
Listen.
I'm going to put liquor in your cup. You better shut
You said that you put it on the rim.
I did.
And you did your job.
I did.
So that's a rim job.
Okay, true. Oh, I'm dropping ice now. See? You're making me drop damn ice. It's getting hot in here.
I'm just saying.
Okay. All right. So what we're doing is I'm just adding some ice to the cup. One of my favorite places to visit, frequent, is Trader Joe's. This right here, if you guys can see it. Sorry for the glare.
Are you endorsement for that?
No, I normally don't like to say it, but I love them. So anyway, hibiscus lemongrass is a naturally flavored sparkling beverage. I'm gonna pour that in this here cup right here on this little Truth Serum Talk cup. Pour it in.
Where can somebody get one of those cups, by the way?
I can actually. So we had an online store up. I took it down, but it's coming back up because the website is getting revamped. So there's gonna be Truth Serum Talk here.
What happened?
Well, so basically there was no there's a ordering how you order stuff. It just wasn't working out. Let's just put it like that. People were asking for stuff, not picking it up. So I'm gonna go through a company now. You pay, you order same time, you get it. Okay. So after the lemongrass or hibiscus lemongrass sparkling beverage, we're gonna top it with some pineapple juice. Do. And then just to make it a little pretty, because we like stuff to look.
Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you.
Shit.
Look at you.
It's because I put all that lotion on. Hold on, I got it. I'm just going to top it with a little bit of grenadine. Now you done fucked up the look of the drink. See what you did? You done fucked up the goddamn look of the drink. So, it would have looked pretty, but he fucked it up.
It
so
does look pretty.
This is the moss. Whatever. I am taking all the names away. I got to take a picture of this. So, by the way.
It looks very pretty.
Hello, Jethro. We are a mess, yes. Hello, Maya Walker. Hello,
Mayor.
Crystal again. Yeah, we got mayors and stuff.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna. So, my drink would have some Hennessy in it. Whoa, that feels hot from back here. Holy shiza. Please don't burn my butt cheeks.
Alright, so since.
Ah! Sounds so.
I'm trying to show what I'm doing.
Ah! So close to me! My nipples are out!
This is
so hot! Okay, sorry. This is the salmon.
You're stupid. This is the salmon belly. This is the belly of the salmon. This is probably one of the best parts of the fish. There's a lot of nutrients, omega-3 fatty acids, all that good stuff, and a whole lot of flavor in here. It's a seldom used piece of meat or a piece of fish.
Why?
Because most Americans don't know about the salmon belly. That's more like an Asian type thing. They use that a lot. But anyways, very flavorful, very good for you, and very easy to cook. I seasoned it, a little adobo, some of my Moroccan style seasoning I have, and some olive oil. And it does give out its own oil when you're cooking it, so you do get a lot of oil in the pan, so be careful with that. And yeah, so I'm just going to do some squash, some Napa cabbage, some green beans, some ginger, and some,
some stuff.
Some stuff. Can I have that?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. This is your drink.
Thank you.
Tell me how it tastes. I never try this stuff. I just go for it. What does it taste like?
It tastes good. It tastes
refreshing?
Yes, definitely. Like
okay.
summertime.
I'm going to take your drink when you turn around.
Yeah. Why you gotta turn around?
Because I like to do things behind your back.
I know that. It's all good. Pineapple's really good.
It's good? You're feeling it?
I'm
Okay.
feeling it.
Pineapple's good.
Yeah.
All right.
You can feel it later. I mean...
Okay, so, I'm going to do my drink now. And because we're back, y'all, it's season 4, episode 1. We're kind of naked. We're cooking. We're having conversation. And now it's time for the cocktail. Y'all, I'm keeping it real. When you celebrate, you have shots. White Henny shots all around for just me. Because we're not drinking.
All around? How's that
all around just for me. All around me. I'm just going to walk around myself. I like how your backup action is really good.
You like that?
Come on, just one time. Show the camera. One time so they know. Just one time. Give them a little something just one time.
Maybe before we leave.
Oh, okay. You guys got to wait till the end. You're going to see some cheeky action. I'm just saying, we are kind of naked, cooking, having cocktails, a little conversation, and we're here with Chef Jason Moss. So if you don't already follow Chef Jason Moss, you can find him on Instagram at...
Jason Moss Recipes.
Jason Moss Recipes. If you don't know how to spell recipes, GTS that shit, okay? That is the GPS of life. It is Google that shit, okay? I'm gonna take salute. Cheers. If you're at home, please drink responsibly. And if you're not, drink even more responsibly.
So what is responsible drinking at home?
I don't know.
That was quite a face.
Oh God, I'm not a Henny drinker, but people tend to like this white one. Why is it better because it's white? What was wrong with brown Henny? By the way, it's still brown.
I've been saying that.
By the way, it's still brown.
Right?
It's still brown. It's not white. It's just light skin Henny. They should have called it light skin Henny.
Like
why did they call
it's
it?
like the Drake of Hennies.
It's the Lisa Bonet of Hennies, okay?
I'm gonna call you on my cell phone.
So again, tonight we are cooking. Chef Jason Moss is here. He is making some salmon belly, which apparently people don't know about.
Did you know about it?
I did not. I didn't know, but he told me about it. It had a pack full of nutrients and good shit you should have. And then right now he's dashing up some Napa cabbage. Dashing and dancing through the snow in a one-horse surface. I just keep on a shimmy. This makes me want to shimmy. This is what happens when you got your shoulders out.
You shoulder lean?
Shoulders
out. You get your shoulder lean on?
So he's flipping stuff back there. Is this Napa cabbage? Was that right?
Yes, it is Napa cabbage.
I love Napa. And then he has diced up some beautiful green peppers and some onions and some yellow squash.
And yellow squash, yes.
And he's got green beans somewhere.
They're already in there.
Oh, they're already in there. We haven't hidden them yet. They're right here. Oh, God, it's still hot. My nipples.
So what do you got going on? What's going on with you?
Oh, my gosh.
What's
know.
new with you?
Listen. There's a lot that's always going on. But lately, not so much. Because I was on break.
Yes,
I need a break. I moved.
I was going to say, can we talk about your break?
Yeah, I moved. Why stop interviewing me?
I'm not.
You
I'm asking
always
questions.
do it. You always do it.
I'm not.
No.
I'm engaging you in conversation.
Listen. Behave. So, yeah, I recently moved.
Yes.
And this is my kitchen. Welcome. And that was a lot. Moving is a lot.
Yeah,
First of all,
traumatic.
my back is shot. My hands, I had like man hands for like 4 days. They were swollen. I think I had elephantitis of the phalanges. If you don't know what a phalange is,
Stop.
GTS that shit.
Stop.
Some people don't. Who knows what a phalange is?
No,
Raise your hand.
Elephantitis.
Throw up behind. Oh, elephantitis. My fingers were fat as shit. I took a picture. I'll show you. They were huge. I got a thing under my titty because I was, I guess, like moving too much. I don't know what happened. I don't know.
What were you doing? Were you moving or
I
were
was
you
like
filming some
this.
shit?
Maybe both. I don't know. I was having a good time. I was like, that's how.
Was Shaba Ranks in the back?
Around me. You know, there's a lot of good stuff happening, but nonetheless, the move is over.
Move is over.
Now it's unpacking.
Yes.
The biggest room has been done. Kitchen, dining room.
And that's all.
Not so much living room. Bathrooms are done.
Yeah.
But the guest room, the other rooms aren't done. So we'll not show you around. There will not be a tour because you'll see boxes. Hey, Jason, you dropped something.
Did I?
You did. You dropped some. Oh, you dropped a lot. You dropped the whole thing.
Yeah.
Jason, you should pick that up.
I should?
You should pick that up. You dropped it on the floor. Come on, Jason.
Anyway,
pick it up.
Back to what you were saying.
Okay, back to what I was saying. It was a lot. So we were on break. We're back now. It's season 4. We got big things happening. The next show we're going to have Crystal. She sells sex toys. Well, I'm sorry, I don't want to say sex toys. She sells a good time.
Why can't you say sex toys?
Well, because she doesn't want to be associated to a brand or whatever. Her brand and all that kind of stuff. So trust me, there's things when you sell for other things.
Okay,
so
that's cool.
It is what it is. Oh, you're going to go all the way out the scene to pick it up. All the way out the scene. Come on, Jason! I was trying to give y'all a little shot of that. So I'm going to take one. Get the party going. Okay. So, doing a little white Henny shots tonight. By the way,
hot.
Whoa, hot, yeah. Scaring me. I got my pearl necklace on. I'm a lady. Just so you know, okay? Just so you know, I'm a freaking lady. Hey, Dr. Simone. Dr. Simone is on. She is.
Soy sauce?
I have
That bullshit amino acid
I have
shit?
the amino.
No.
Hey, the amino acid shit is good. You used the last of my soy
bullshit.
sauce last time.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
Yeah, I don't have it.
And notice there was no sweet potatoes. So listen.
Oh wait, that's something back there. I don't want to turn around either. Wait, calm down. You're throwing my truffle sauce around. What's that? Thai fish sauce.
Knock mom.
I'm winning. Because he's surprised when I got a lot of shit in here that most people don't have in their kitchen. But I keep, because I cook y'all sometimes.
So this is called knock mom. It's
knock mom.
Knock mom.
Knock mom.
It's fish sauce.
What is it? Say it again.
Knock mom.
Okay. It's fish sauce. That, can we just say it in English? Okay, shots up. If you guys are at home, I'm hoping that you're drinking with me tonight. And I'm hoping that you're drinking responsibly if you're not at home. And raise your glasses up. Please, if you are having a beverage with me, a beverage, please say, throw up a drink emoji. Because I need somebody to drink with me tonight. I can't be alone. I mean, I'm
not drinking alone. I'm drinking with you.
He's drinking that. I'm going to taste it. Can I taste that? Well, wait, I'll do it after this. Cheers. You gotta look each other in the eye. Okay, I'm gonna drink some. But I gotta taste it.
You're making a mess.
You know, everybody would tell me, they would say, you're not using sugary enough beverages. Look, I have a problem, okay? I like real stuff and I like it to be low sugar.
And you know what though? Something like that, I could even imagine with a spirit in there would still be very good, and it's not overly sweet. It's like
that's good something with vodka.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing, like a neutral liquor.
Yeah, you cannot put Hennessy in there.
No, well, start black
yeah, but you can't. You should. It's going to be nasty.
Yeah. But my point is, you know, just like with my style of cooking, you don't want things to overpower. So something like this with the neutral liquor, you would have the enjoyment of the liquor in there, but you'd also, the beverage would be enjoyable. It wouldn't be one of those like really sickening sweet drinks. Yeah.
Well, see, I know that you tend to go like West Indian / Asian, you know, you go over there. He goes west, y'all, or east, more east, right? So I knew lemongrass would be a good choice. I chose pineapple juice because I had it. Okay? I put a little grenadine on it because you should. Okay? That's what I did. So he's got, why don't we explain real quick what he's doing? Because everybody needs to be brought to speed. By the way, there's 22 of y'all watching. Okay? So if you haven't already shared this video, if you haven't already, send it to a friend. Ask a friend to start a watch party. You start a watch party. Something. Let's get this thing going because we're kind of naked. We're cooking. We're having cocktails. And, well, I'm having cocktails. He's not. And this is the cook. It's really hot. Ooh, look at that. This is so far. Yeah, because they're too early. We're going to eat. Yes, wait till like you cooked in 15 minutes. What is this?
Actually, it is good. It's ready. I know it's ready.
He cooked this in 15 minutes. Okay, so most of the time, the cooking takes like half an hour, 45 minutes, but this is the secret, y'all. I have given up meat. I'm calling myself a flexitarian.
You like that, means, right? You like that.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm a flexitarian. Why? Okay, next time you're not going to use metal in those pans. That's terrible.
Why?
Listen, I'm going to help you.
Listen, first of all,
drop some.
I'm not scraping your pan, so there's no...
He wasn't. I heard it once. So listen.
It's not scraping your pants, so you're good.
I know. I like to mess with you. Wait, back up. Keep backing up. One time you should just turn around. Show people what you got. Whoo! I saw a little side cheek. Did y'all say it? Okay, so listen. The moral of the story is I have gone flexitarian. I'm calling myself a flexitarian because in case I really want meat, I have it. But I am eating fish, so kind of a pescatarian. Oh no! Don't make it slide. Oh no! Should I hold it? How do we do this? So this is the meal.
Yes, that's the salmon belly, the seared salmon belly with sauteed Napa cabbage, green beans, yellow squash, ginger, green peppers, and onions.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. So this is all going in my mouth. I'm just saying. I'm going to put it on food because I know that's how you like it. I don't like this background very much.
I got to get my camera because I need to take a picture of it.
Well, you can take a... You didn't want to turn around? Oh, let's put it on something pretty. Where did that cutting board go?
You don't like the...
Yeah, you got to have it on something pretty. So, we're going to take pictures because that's what we do. But, Jason, do you know any, like... So, first of all, let's talk about the ingredients you used on the salmon.
I want to wipe this off.
Okay. So the ingredients that you use on the salmon, one thing I think you guys need to know is Jason is a cook, yes. He's a chef. But he actually knows some shit about the ingredients he uses. So he knows, like, it would be right to say chemical reactions.
Yeah. I mean, so food has been one of the earliest used forms of medicine. Before food was used in a culinary standpoint, it was used medicinally. So people would I'm gonna plug it back in there. People would use food to heal themselves. Imagine this. Early man stumbled across something, say, a piece of bark, and he ate that piece of bark and it made his stomach feel good. So he realized if he ate this, he'd feel better. If he had a pain, he ate this and it would take the pain away. And that's how it started. And then they found out that these things actually taste good when you combine them with other things. So initially it started off as a way to heal themselves, to make themselves feel better. And then secondly, they found out these foods and ingredients taste good when you cook with them. So that's the backbone of the style of cooking that I do. I cook with a holistic point in mind. I cook for the body. I cook, it's called cellular cooking. I cook with the cellular health in mind. So if your cell is healthy, then the rest of your body will follow along and will be healthy as well. Long story short though, not everybody needs to know that, not everybody cares, so the food tastes good. But if, what'd you say?
But they do.
They do. So for instance, with this dish, there's curry powder in it. The ingredients in the curry powder are very good for you. A lot of antioxidants, a lot of things that help with inflammation. There's ginger in this dish. Again, inflammation, antioxidants. You have your green beans and your squashes, the things with vibrant colors. You have your Napa cabbage, again with the fiber. So all of these things contribute to a balanced dish that is really going to be beneficial for the body, and at the end of the day, it tastes good. So that is the long and short of it. You want to have food that tastes good, but is also good for you.
Well, and then, like, just an update, because I don't know how many people, like you said, some people don't care, right? But, like, one thing, I love turmeric. By the way, this Henny is getting to me, so I'm sorry, okay? Sorry. Carry on. All right.
How do I turn this fan off?
Off. So there's a button on the side that makes it go down. That one. Yep. Hit it. Keep going. It'll off. You want it off?
Yeah, so
it's a little breezy because you're naked. That's why. And by the way, shout out to Kevin. Kevin, yes, he is naked. Okay, and I am kind of naked too, but he's not. He's not. I don't know. But he's not. Oh no, I know Kevin is. Hey Kevin. But no, he's not like totally naked. He's got a freaking apron on. So I just want to show.
Get over there.
Listen, my titty slapped. Did you hear my titty slap? That's what they do. He snorted. Oh my gosh. Okay, so real quick, just to update you, the one thing that I remember when we were talking on the first show that we did together was you schooled me on turmeric. I had no clue that for turmeric to actually be like an active ingredient, if that's the right word, you have to use pepper.
A little bit of pepper, yeah.
I had no clue. So, I was like, gosh, it's inflammation. But a little pepper, add a little pepper, and I put turmeric in my smoothies.
Yeah.
So, by the way, a lot of people are like, oh, you put pepper in your smoothies? A little bit ain't gonna kill you. You're not gonna taste
you don't really
it. I promise you don't.
Yeah.
People are so finicky with things. Right. They don't look past, like for me, I know it's weird for some people, but for me, I look at what's the benefit of the food. Like is it gonna help me? I know I'm fat, y'all, but it's okay. I'm good fat. I eat healthier than y'all think. I just don't run in shit.
The other thing is, if you think about a lot of the everyday food we eat with all the other bad ingredients in there, if you can substitute some things, it kind of messed me up.
Your nose piercing is crooked.
Is it?
And I just keep trying to fix it. And
you're
fucking it up. It looks like you're digging in your nose, but you're not. So shout out to all y'all nose piercing people.
It's fixed now.
Kevin, yes, this is new to you, but you should share this shit because he's a little cheeky.
Who is Kevin?
Kevin!
Who is Kevin?
This is Kevin. You want to see Kevin's face? Well, that's as big as I get right now because we're on. But So shout out to everybody who's watching. Jara, hey. Artie, hey. Kevin, hey. Jason, hey. Vanessa, hey. Kim, hey. Dr. Simone, hey. I'm going to eat some. I want to bite. Can you, in that drawer closest to the...
You got it.
It's fine. Whatevs. I want to try this because we've been talking about it. And I remember last time you made me...
Bronzini.
Something.
Yeah.
Bronzini. It's wrong. Can you tell me one more time? Because I'm pretty sure there's new people who don't know about... Oh, my God.
And so, real quick, to be serious, you know, my philosophy is the art of eating well. I really don't like to use the term healthy eating because I think it's very subjective. You know, your health...
Got a really good bite. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
The vegetables are good, right?
I mean, it was really the salmon, but
oh, okay.
The vegetables are good too.
But and you notice that flavor of the belly is a lot different than your normal salmon flavor.
It's so good.
It's just richer and fuller, but it doesn't taste fishy. There's a different flavor.
I'm sorry. Continue on your.
No, it's okay. And the art of eating well is about eating to be the best version of yourself that you can be. And part of the art of eating well is keeping things simple because we all have shit to do. You know what I mean? We have a real life, so you can't spend forever in the kitchen. Now you saw from start to finish, this dish took
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
If that. It was like 10.
So, you know, you can make dishes that taste good, that are good for you, and don't take a lot of time. You know, this is a very versatile thing. This mix of vegetables could be used for chicken. It could be stand by itself. It could be used for, you know, for pork or however you could do some tofu. Actually, I was going to do tofu with this. You can do a seasoned tofu. So it's a very versatile dish. So, you know, eating well should not. Do I want to know?
Yeah.
What?
Marva said, don't be shy, show them cheeks. That's what I'm saying, Marva. Aunt Kim said, I'm going to beat you with what you have on with that good-looking man next to you. This is Aunt Kim.
I'm sorry, Aunt Kim.
Aunt Kim, just show him one time. Just come
Not
on.
for Aunt Kim. Aunt Kim is watching.
Aunt Kim wants to see. Aunt Kim, throw up 100 if you want to see. I'm just saying. Listen. And by the way, for those of you who watched, we had 26 people, 28, or whatever. It was on at one time. Now people get tired and they go off and they come back. But all of those people that are watching, I need you guys to share this video, okay? Let people know who Chef Jason Moss is. If you're in the Tri-State area and you're having an event, you want Valentine's Day is coming up. Do you have any openings still for Valentine's Day? So never mind. Valentine's Day, you can't get them. It is what it is.
You can do well. You know what? Actually, the day after the 15th, it's
Heartbreak Day.
No. It's a new holiday. It's being celebrated. It's called Fuck Valentine's Day. So if you're single and you need a meal cooked for yourself for the 15th, hit me up. I'll take care of you.
Send them up. I'll take care of you. It's so good. By the way, why are you against my coconut aminos? They're really good.
Because it's bullshit.
It's really good.
Alright, whatever. It's bullshit.
It's not as salty as
It doesn't have the flavor. It doesn't.
No, it does.
It does not.
You just haven't eaten it right.
Put your fish in your mouth and shut up.
But Aunt Kim wants to see. Aunt Kim wants to see. And by the way, I have two things going. So I'm sorry that people on the screen, I can't see all 24 of y'all, 23 here. I don't know what's happening, but please, I thank you first of all for tuning in. Number one. Number four. Number four.
You get right from 1 to 4.
Because I was at season 4 in my head. Number 1, thank you guys.
4?
Yes, season 4.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's hot. No, that's hot for real.
And from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for coming around for 4 seasons and watching and sharing and liking. I got so many kudos today from somebody I know. They said, you know, you really built this from the bottom.
For real.
And you don't have anybody to help you. You're not a radio personality. You're not, you know what I'm saying? So I thank you guys. You know, there's like, I think we have 1,500 fans. I would love to make it 2,000 very quickly. So if you guys could just share this and get more people watching and more people liking the page, I appreciate it. And I just want to say thank you because without y'all, this shit ain't shit.
So let me give my little unsupervised or would you stop it? I'm trying to say something nice about you now.
Sorry, it's
I'm trying to say something nice about you now.
All right, I'm hot. Continue.
Sunny works her ass off. She really does. And to have something like this for 4 seasons, that's an accomplishment. You know, not really sponsored. You know, not really deriving financial gain. Yeah, for real. And to be able to do that for 4 years, that's an accomplishment. And we have a group of like-minded people like us who are making things happen, and it's very important that we support each other, but you support us as well, because this is the future of the industry. This is the future of what's going on here.
And I think, like, you had made a mention something on Facebook about likes.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people, listen, I'm not saying that likes are everything, okay?
No,
we know Jesus only had a few people in his corner following him. So we know it's not about the followers. But today it is.
Yes.
And it's about that. You guys are helping us take other steps.
Yes.
So with every shot I take, because I'm going to take one for y'all,
I
say thank you.
You're not driving after this.
I'm not driving. I'm here. I'm in my home. I don't need an Uber. He don't need one because he's not drinking liquor. I'm just saying thank you guys for hanging on for as long as you have. I appreciate your support. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the reposts. I appreciate the shares, the mentions, everything you give. I appreciate. Truly, I do.
No, it means a lot. It does.
It does. And a lot of times people think, a lot of times people take it for granted, but not to be funny, a lot of people, they're sharing celebrity shit. They don't need your help. Okay, they already won. Okay, so come into people like us. Like Jason has his show on RVN TV. I said it right?
Yeah.
I always mess it up. So he has his show, those shares, those likes, those follows, those things all matter. Right. Because whether you guys know it or not, you're helping us get to the next level. So we appreciate you. And this shot is for you. That was so Oprah of me. For you. She drinks tequila.
We want to go above that.
Oprah? Oh, I know. She's letting me down. My car's named after her. I don't know what to do.
I always joke that I'm going to be the first black Oprah.
But I still love her. I'm loyal to the soil.
Yeah, are you?
I am. I'm loyal to the soil. Yeah. I'm pretty.
You gotta be a writer.
How do y'all feel about Oprah? Tell me, because I know a lot of people are feeling some kind of way that she's not talking about Harvey Weinstein, however you say his name, but she's talking about Gail, number one, already said her shit about Kobe. We know how that went. Okay. And Oprah, did her recap, returning from Neverland or never returning from Neverland, however that went. I've had too many shots already. How do you guys feel about that? Do you feel like Oprah's a traitor? Do you feel?
I don't necessarily. I wouldn't necessarily say a traitor, because there's really no loyalty or anything to betray. But first of all, much respect, because she came up the hard way. She was an intern, worked the news station. She busted her ass.
Making $20,000 a year.
Making $20,000 a year, to turn to the point now she owns the station. She's the mogul that she is. So I'm not taking anything from that. But I do think there's a certain responsibility in the community, and I think that there's a certain voice that needs to be had in the community. And it's just what? What?
Marvin said she'll hire you if you cook, Nick.
Oh, you?
Marva, no. Marva.
Oh, Marva.
She said, I'll hire you if you cook naked. And then, oh no, that's something else. But
what?
That's just my Aunt Kim saying kudos. Aunt Kim, thank you. You are a true supporter.
Stop it.
I can't help it, they're out. If you won the lottery, wouldn't you cash in your ticket? I cashed my goddamn slapping cheeks. They're here. It's like playing basketball right now. We're teammates, okay? We're teammates. That's all we are, okay? This is my teammate, and he's going in. All right, he's about to play the game. He just finished. He did a good job. He got 15 assists. He hit 24 threes.
Put this away now.
No, we're not gonna put it away. We're gonna have more, okay? And he's winning, so I slapped his cheeks. That's what you do to your teammates. You slap their fucking cheeks.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna eat this before it gets cold.
Yeah, there's more back there too. And food too.
It's so good. By the way, I need you to figure out a veggie way to make that soup you made.
Oh, the curry thing?
That's gotta happen.
Yeah, I do that veggie all the time.
Or a shrimp.
Yeah, shrimp would work. Yeah,
my sister requested that from me. I can show you the text.
Did she really?
She did, because I made it. I've made it 3 times.
Yeah, you said. It's
did
really
I show you that my recipe for it is right here?
Nice. It's really easy to make.
Well, it's amazing. So this is the point. The point is we're talking and y'all are just here. Sorry. But, like, real talk, he makes amazing shit. And, like, we played this game where we played, what is it, Chopped?
Oh, that game.
We played.
I was in no game because you know what I'm saying.
No. We played Chopped. No, there are no midgets. There were no midgets.
There was a goat.
They're little people. This is what I'm told all the time. There was no goats. But we played Chopped, where I buy a basket of ingredients. There were no sheep. God damn. So we played this game. No monkeys. Were you drinking? What the fuck's in your drink? So we played this game where I bought like a basket of ingredients. I didn't tell them what it was. We basically played Chopped. And I was just like, you know what? We're going to try this out, see how you like it, you know, and see what you do with it. And you did some shit. Jason, don't show me booty. Oprah knows how to play the game to stay in the game. You know, I'm not going to lie to you, Marva.
And that's true.
That's how I felt about it, too. Because not to be funny, I'm not trying to make this a colored thing at all.
Colored?
Colored.
What?
Colored.
Did you just go there, Sambo?
Yeah, I am. I was what? Not wait.
Wait,
what? No. Oh shit! I just lost. It's not even gonna make sense anymore.
It didn't the first time.
Fuck. It's the Hennessy talking.
Needs a translator.
God, it's hot in here. Okay, Django. I was gonna say it's Django Unchained. I just said colored. But I don't want to make this a racial thing at all.
Better, thank you.
But I want to be clear that it always comes down to race.
It does.
I hate to say that, but it does.
It does.
And people right now, let me tell you, black people around the world are angry at Oprah. And they're pissed off at Gayle.
Colored people of all races.
Colored people of all races.
You ever see Undercover Brother? This is a great day for black people of all races.
Well, it's true because there's black people in every race. But
And I think that, not to cut you off, but that's what I was saying, kind of like about what we're doing, you know. And I know how you are, and I know how I am, and it's not like we go around waving this flag that we're supporting people of color, but we support people of color, and not that we're above or different or whatever, but it's important that we help each other out because no one else is, and if we don't help each other out, no one else will. And yes, I'm my brother's keeper, and yes, I'm responsible for helping my brother, you know. And
let's be honest. Other groups do it.
Yes.
You know, and I'm not saying we have to do that, and it's nothing like that. But I want to.
Exactly. Because
I feel like we can be better. I always make this not gesture, because I don't know what I'm saying now. But I always make this statement that a finger is strong, but a fist is stronger.
Yes.
And I think that we have missed that we need to be a fist. And we're also worried about who's going to get ahead first.
Exactly.
And who's making it to the top. And why, this person can't come with me. Or, you have to make it first. And it's not like that.
Right.
Like, at the end of the day, if people really just band together the right way, we could all do something for ourselves.
For real. Like, I call up Sunny. I'm like, hey, Sunny, I need a guest for my show. She's like, when do you need me to be there? You know what I mean? That's how she is. And I made a post the other day about it. It's like, my circle is tight, but when one of us eats, we all eat, and that's the way it has to be.
And that's how it should be. Well, Mayor Chris Walker said Oprah and Gayle let down the black community, and Kevin Parker says she's a tool only out for herself. And turn around, lady. Boop.
Turn around.
Isn't it every now and then? Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit closer. Turn around, the right eyes. That's all we got.
And thank you, folks, for seeing that.
Thank you. But no, real talk. Like, people are let down, and that's why I think it's. I don't want to say hilarious because it's not hilarious, but like Mayor Chris Walker said, Oprah and Gayle let down the black community. People are pissed.
Yeah.
They are pissed right now. Yeah. Just as mad as they are about power. Tariq, you let me down. You killed your daddy. Power.
I don't watch TV.
I do. I watch Power. I was pissed off at Tariq. I've been wanting to slap that boy since the first fucking season. And by the way, that's what's wrong with the kids today.
They need to be smacked.
They need to be fucked up. Fucked up. That's what's wrong with these kids.
Okay, Uncle Ruckus.
Now I got the cigarette hanging out of my mouth right there.
With the Jesus sandals at the grill. You don't know nothing about this, young boy.
You don't know about that. Come on now. Like I said, but seriously, I think that's what's wrong with a lot of America today. And we keep talking about we don't do shit about it. Somebody posted an article the other day about this man who abused his son and he had him get naked and he beat him with a belt. Listen. This shit happens. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's good. But I'm saying we need to correct our children.
We do.
And I don't think it's happening a lot.
No.
And when we bring it back to power.
Right.
I know it's weird that I brought up power, but I was so upset. Like, you didn't shot your daddy?
And I think, you know what, and I really think that is, and we kind of got deep here for a little bit, but I
we
really
did. We're going to go back, because listen, I got all types of stuff in here. Going in, Coach. I'm going in.
I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna go light.
No.
I think. Are we almost done?
No, we're good. We got 20 minutes.
I think one of the biggest things as a community that we really need to work on is being there for our kids, and this is out to my black brothers out there. You know, I'm a father of 5.
I love fucking kids, y'all.
Yeah, I do.
Don't get attached.
I love. Nay, listen. I love having kids. I love kids. But it's very important for us to be in our kids' lives. You know what I mean? Things. I always said that, you know, things didn't work out with their mother and I, but I didn't break up with the kids. You know what I mean? And always be active. And it's like Chris Rock said. You know, people talking about, oh, I pay my child support. Well, nigga, you're supposed to pay your child support. It's, it's not bragging about what you should be doing. I'm just saying
that's what you should be doing.
It should be more commonplace for us to be more active in our kids' lives. And I think
you just brought up a whole subject about Chris Rock, how he said, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Oh, I got a job. You're supposed to have a job.
Exactly. But
I got a car. You're supposed to have a car.
But I think it's been normalized not to. It's been normalized to be this caricature of ourselves, what society perpetuates, and that's not the case. And when they see people like us that are doing things that don't fit that paradigm, they're like, wow, really? But is it crooked? Thank you. You were all up in there too.
I had to get it.
That felt good.
It was driving me crazy.
But then they get surprised. So, like, you know, just do your thing, man. Just, you know, whatever.
At the end of the day, like, you need to take care of your kids.
Right. Would you start it?
You know, he don't want to show a cheek. I'm hoping by the time we turn this off, he gives me one cheek glimpse. He wouldn't even give it to me.
This is good.
It is good.
Really good.
So wait, can we go back to the food? I know we're jumping around, but that's because I'm a little inebriated.
I'm trying to keep you on track and you won't let me.
I can't do it.
So, really good.
What again is salmon belly exactly? It's just the belly of the salmon. But why don't people eat it?
Because they throw it away. Because in America, we only eat the prime cuts of stuff. Because we consider that, like, you know, throw away.
It's just juicier though.
It is. Just like
is it fattier?
Yes.
It's the belly, it's the
but
fat.
It's good fat. It's omega-3 fats.
I'm just saying y'all, my belly.
The best part of the fish is the belly and what's called the cheeks, the area right behind the gills.
You're gonna say the areola.
You know what?
I thought that's what you were gonna say. Thanks. I don't know if I said thanks. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take another shot.
Stop. You got 20 minutes.
It's fine. I'm a grown up. Listen, let's be honest though. Even if I don't take shots, I'm pretty much the same person.
This is true.
Let's be honest. Nothing really changes.
That's the scary part.
Yeah, I know. Nothing really drastically changes, y'all.
There's
so
no
all 17 of y'all.
There's no filter sober. There's no filter with shots.
So I just need you guys to know you get who you get.
Right.
And if you like who you see, you should follow the show. And if you don't follow, tell a friend to tell a friend. Share this shit. Start a watch party. Like, I know right now we're getting deep. We're talking about Oprah and Gayle. We're talking about power. We're talking about raising your children. All these things. Because this is how every show goes. Every show we talk about some of those untapped subjects. Or subjects that people want to talk about but maybe don't give their actual opinions on.
Right.
Because, let's be honest, people are... people are nervous about their opinions nowadays and about voicing them. And there's a lot of keyboard bullies out there. There's a lot of people out there who, Yvette, I don't know why you'd call me during the show, but there's a lot of people out there who can hide behind a keyboard and say what they want. There's a lot of people out there who feel like that's how they flex.
Right.
But we keep it real on the show.
Right.
Like, we're telling you guys, you don't have to like what I say. You don't have to agree with what I say.
And that's the thing. And I think
my
that's
goddamn sure you're gonna listen to it.
the biggest. That's one of the biggest problems with our society right now. We haven't learned how to amicably disagree with one another. What's that? What's going on over there?
I don't know what's happening. I'm so sorry. My bad. Okay, all right.
I thought it was some emergency or something.
I don't think it was. It was a my bad. She put it 2 places. Like, my bad. I want you to know. Like, I didn't mean. Yeah, Yvette. Hey, girl, we miss you.
No,
But,
what I was saying before I got broke.
I know.
We've lost the ability to disagree with someone. We've lost the ability to have a conversation with two diametrically opposed opinions, not agree at the end of the conversation, but still walk away in a civil manner and say, hey, look, you know what? I don't agree with you, but I respect you, and I respect you as a person, whatever. But now we just jump to name calling, and you're this, you're that, you know, and it's just, we've lost civility, and it's just, and you never hear the other person. You just...
Look at politics.
That's exactly, that's a
Look at
case in
politics.
point.
Look, I'm calling everybody who's gangster right now, that's a Pelosi. That's what I say. When you're gangster, I'm like, oh, check out that Pelosi. She ripped that shit. I mean, not to be funny. I don't know if you guys agree, you don't agree. Who knows? Okay? They're just there. They're here. Come on, Jason, dance with me.
I'm not dancing when you can't fight the camera.
But seriously, even in politics, they can't disagree in a professional, civil manner. No. It's like, I listen. She pulled that Pelosi. She ripped the shit out of that thing. But it's like, really, is that necessary? Not to be funny, but these dumbass Americans chose Trump. What you gonna do? I didn't do it. Some people did.
I got nothing.
I got nothing for it.
There's so much I could say. I think we should just,
Something. Let's dance, though.
Just get your ass over there, girl.
Wanna dance? Wanna dance. Look, I'll put my cheeks out. I don't care. They've been out. You're being so covered today.
I am covered. I don't trust you.
I think we should open up and I don't trust you. I think we should open up and show the world what we've got. You know, I just want to say number one, thanks for all you guys watching.
The two left?
Yeah, those couple people left, but they came back. They come back, it's fine. Just, he's being so nervous because he really is naked under his apron. But he's got shoes on. I'm taking a picture of this, by the way.
Of my shoes?
Your shoes. The socks and the shoes. The striped socks and the shoes. He came in like a runner. I love it. It's funny. So, whatever. But, listen, we're going to kind of slowly wrap up the show. And so we got 15 more minutes left, or 12. I don't fucking know. What's the
We've wrapped up since we started.
We did. We started off wrong. This keeps getting crooked. Hold on.
Got it. Leave it alone.
I can't help it. When it like goes like that, I'm like, I want to be. So I don't even know what the hell we're talking about. But let's one more time. People need to know what you cooked tonight. Because that's what the show's about.
That was a show about.
I'm gonna take this shot.
Are you gonna do another one of these?
Shot?
No, naked cook. I already know you're gonna do one of those naked cooking shows.
You know, funny thing about this.
Funny thing happened on the way to the show.
Funny thing about this. Not a lot of people are going to agree to come on. Naked. And you want to know why?
Because you smacked their butts.
I'm going to smack everybody's butts. I'm an equal butt opportunist. So if you're a chef, or you're a cook, or you know a chef or a cook, and they want to come on the show, warn them. They may be called in to do naked cooking, and I'm going to slap their butt. What's wrong with that?
Why does the chefs have? Why is it a chef thing? I'm feeling very objectified.
Once a month, we like to showcase chefs.
I understand that, but why are the chefs the ones have to get naked? Why can't your other guests get naked? Why can't your purveyor of items?
Because it makes no sense to sit there in an apron in a normal show.
They could sit there with like a pillow over top of them.
I thought it was fun. We'll take off one of these. Ow! God, you got hard hands. Shit. He just abused. Ow! Gosh! Okay, hold on. Just one. Just like, remember in the 90s when just one side was down? Like, can't we just do one side down? I just want to show mine, but y'all see everything.
What do you mean with the cross colors?
Yeah, come on, just one side. That side. Oh my God, he's being like so modest all of a sudden. But anyway, back to what I'm eating. Oh, no. Let's do this. Where's your drink?
I'm done.
Shit.
I'll have some pineapple juice.
Can you put some ice in there?
Yeah, I'll have some pineapple juice.
That's good. It makes everything taste good.
some sparkling beverage.
Oh my God, you're so messy.
All right, ready?
No.
Mazel tov.
I want to swallow that salmon first.
That's what she said.
Oh, here's what she said. I had to swallow that first. That's over. I'm done. Okay. Hennessy, you won. You won, hands down. I don't even want to fight anymore. You're a winner. I'm a loser. I can't have any more. How do people do that?
I don't know.
God, it's so pungent. What was your drink of choice when you did drink?
Patron and Guinness together.
Together?
Yes, I did Patron and a snifter with the Guinness back.
What is that?
That's what I did.
Did you remember much? I want to know. Did you remember anything?
I mean, yeah. So here's.
Well, you have said some very open statements.
Yeah, no, but here's the thing. So, like, you have. Well, I knew I had an issue when you were engineering your situations around drinking. So, like, I would only go to bars that were in close proximity to my house. So I wasn't driving distances and things of that nature. So
that's smart. That's not smart.
I mean, that's your whole world is revolved around that kind of stuff. Not really.
Oh.
You know what I mean? But no, I would. One of the ways I justified my drinking to myself is I never got out of control. I never got out of hand. Like I never got drunk to the point where I didn't know what I was doing or I didn't know what I was saying. You know, a lot of people who hung out with me didn't even realize that I was drunk half the time because I was that person.
You seem like you would hold yourself very well.
Exactly. So
that's how I am.
Yeah, I would remember what I was doing, but I would be shit-faced. Yeah.
But that is a strong. How do you get to that drink? How do you say, you know what? I'm gonna do Patron
and Guinness.
Like those things don't even talk to each other. They don't speak to each other.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't. That's like me being like, I'm gonna have Hennessy and a Corona.
But so let me ask you this question.
Together.
Let me ask you this question. So I've been sober for 15 years, and is it me, or because I remember when Patron first came out, and then toward the end of my drinking career, did it change?
What do you mean with the flavor?
Yeah, was it like better before everybody found out about it?
I'm gonna be honest. I never drank. I've never been a tequila person. I'm a rum girl through and through. Yeah. I have drank Captain Morgan since I've been 18 or 19 years old. I wasn't supposed to drink. And I drink it neat. I like everything room temp. Yeah. I don't like it chilled.
That's how I like my drinking.
I'm very serious about my drinking when it does happen. But it's crazy because, as you've probably experienced, when you drink one thing, it just so happens sometimes it doesn't affect you.
Yeah.
So I've had very sober nights where I've wasted a lot of money and got very frustrated because I just kept drinking and nothing was happening. And I was like, I'm trying to get somewhere, but it's not happening.
Not happening.
So, I mean, I know like Patron itself, I can count probably on one hand how many times I've had Patron.
Yeah.
I'm just not a Patron drinker. I've had people gift it to me. I have it at my bar. If you come over, there's plenty for you to drink. I promise. But I don't drink it.
No.
And that's why when people say, "Oh my God, you have so much," do you have a problem? No, bitch, I'd have a problem if they were all empty.
Right,
They're not. This is for hosting.
And that's the thing. Like a lot of, and we talked about this the other day. There's a way to be a healthy drinker. Just that some of us like myself. Some people like myself were not healthy when we drink, and it was just I'm just a better person not drinking. Yeah.
I really would like to see you drunk one day.
Why does everybody say that? No, you really wouldn't.
I would. No, I'd want to see you drunk, like just a...
I'm not, no.
Listen.
I'm a much better person sober.
I'm not saying that I am an advocate for drinking. I'm just saying drink responsibly. And I just think you'd be interesting.
No.
A little, because I know how you are sober.
No, I'm very obnoxious.
Oh, you're nasty?
Not nasty, just obnoxious.
What? Like what? Like you're like...
No, I'm just a much better person. Because, someone like me, it took me a while, even after I got sober, to come into grips with a lot of things that I was trying to cover up with the alcohol. And that was the thing. When you're trying to cover something up with something else, you never see the real person. You know what I mean? And that person is just that facade of who you are at the time.
Well, question, because you're very, first of all, one thing you guys need to know is he brought himself into this healthy stage where he does like this, I mean, like crazy shit. Like he crawls in the mud, like on his elbows, and does jumping jacks coming off planes or something. I mean, I don't know. He's like, he does crazy shit. So one thing that gets me though is like you'll post pictures of like you before your transformation.
Right.
Now, did you decide to stop drinking like obviously before the transit?
Yes.
Okay.
So, but like I said,
so was it was like one big healthy thing?
No, I got sober, and then, you know,
What's that?
I got sober, and then I got clean. If that makes any sense, you know what I mean? Because, you know, a lot of people see that story where your life is a mess and you walk into AA and then, you know, the music plays and the sunset comes down and everything's wonderful. But the real work is what happens after you say those words. What happens after you say I'm an alcoholic? What happens after you say I'm an addict? You know, what work do you put in on yourself? You know what I mean? Do you take the time to figure out what
I feel like you're talking to me personally right now.
No, not at all.
I want you guys to know I haven't drank since
we had talked about this the other day, my opinion in you and your drinking, and you know, I think you have a very healthy relationship with it.
We're friends.
But yeah, so.
No, but I think it's amazing that you can be on this journey and you just have a different outlook on things. I've been around a lot of people who suffer from addiction and had all types of issues, and you know, some people can't even be around it.
No, that's true, and everybody walks their journey a different way.
Yeah.
You know what
true.
I mean? And I never judge anybody. In you know, in recovery program called it taking somebody's inventory. I would never take anybody's inventory.
Did you go through the actual program?
Oh yeah.
You did.
I'm still involved. I'm actually in May, I'm going to be participating in an event in the Lehigh Valley called shit. I should know.
I don't think it's called shit. I should know.
Fuck.
Just guessing.
Sober in the Valley. Rally in the Valley. Rally in the Valley.
That makes sense.
No, it's called Rally in the Valley, and it's a sober event. It's an outdoor festival celebrating sobriety. So yeah.
Congratulations on 15 years, Jackie says.
Well, thank you, Jackie.
See, look, and right now we're having serious moments. Everybody's ha ha he 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 in the beginning, and now when we talk about serious stuff, thank you, Jackie, for shouting that out, because a lot of times people don't know what to say to somebody who's going through something, or somebody who's went through something and is going through their journey now.
And it's funny, people a lot of times they'll say, "Oh, I'm sorry." I'm like, well, there's nothing to be sorry for. It's like I always equate it to like having diabetes. You know, you find out you have diabetes. It's not the end of the world. You just have to learn how to re-engineer your lifestyle so you don't get your foot cut off. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing.
I want to keep my foot.
And it's the same thing with addiction. You know, I'm not wired to drink. That's not how I'm
because
wired.
I think it's like, and I'm just gonna clarify for a lot of people, a lot of viewers who've tuned in over the years, they think like, oh my gosh, you get it in. Most shows, I have one drink, and that's on a Tuesday, and generally that's it for the week. Like I literally just do it for the show on Tuesday, and that's it. And then a lot of times, like sometimes I might have 2 or 3. Like tonight I did some shots, whatever. It's season 4, bitches. We're living it up. So. But a lot of times people will come to my house and they're like so intrigued by the amount of alcohol I have.
Well, that's what you do. That's
what I do. But at the end of the day, like it goes back to that same statement I made before. If I really had a problem, I wouldn't have this.
Right.
Because, excuse me, I know a lot of people who can't have liquor in their house. The shit goes like water. Yeah. And I'm like, no, like certain liquors are meant to enjoy. Like somebody gifted me some, I think it's Macallan Scotch. It's like $250 a bottle or something.
That. You appreciate
it. And that's like when a lot of people, when they drink with me.
Water trick?
No, to put a drop of water in it.
You like it neat, right? Or do you do it with ice cube?
Well, so I know Scotch you're supposed to have with water ice.
Yeah, but so if you just take literally like a drop of 2 of water.
It makes it better.
And a snifter, it opens up the bouquet of it.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. Yeah. But see, that's one thing that a lot of people who drink ridiculously, they don't understand. They can't appreciate it.
Exactly.
And so, like, I've had people come over, and I have, like, certain types of liquor you can't get anymore. I have some things that are a little more expensive, and I don't buy it often. Please don't get it twisted. Right. But those are things that are meant to enjoy.
Exactly.
And people are mixing it with Coke, and I'm like, yo.
Right, exactly.
If you drink with me, you drink like me.
Right.
And the reason is I'm trying to get other people to appreciate it.
To educate them.
Yeah, you don't have to drink every day. And not only that, you have to drink the whole bottle at one time.
Right.
And I think that's what the big issue is.
It is.
A lot of people just have to go hard, and they're like, oh, we got to finish this. No,
right. And that's how I can always say that I know that I have a problem, because, someone like you can have a drink today, put it down, do your thing, whatever. The next time you have it is the next time you have it. Someone like me, I'm having this drink, and I'm already thinking about the second and third one I'm having while I'm having this one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the difference.
It is, and so I'm not a normal drinker, and that's always the difference I say about normal drinkers and people like me.
But at least you know that now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some people, they never figure that out. Like I've known people, or heard, I don't want to say I've seen it, but I've heard of people who take liquor and they hold it. There'll be a drop left in the bottle, like a corner, and they'll keep it, and they'll touch it with their tongue, like that. Like, are you fucking serious? Throw that shit away! What's wrong with you?
I tell you what, one of the hardest things I've ever had to do was to sit in a room and say those words the first time. The first time I said I'm an alcoholic, I broke down in tears. And if you talk to a lot of addicts and they'll say the same thing. Once you hear yourself say those words for the first time, it's just like, it's a very powerful thing.
See, and I think my issue is, I don't know if it's an issue, I don't like anything to rule me.
Exactly.
Even as small as coffee.
And we had talked about that the other day.
Like, if I catch myself say, oh, I need my coffee, I haven't had my coffee, and I use that as an excuse, 9 times out of 10 I cut myself off for like 6 months. Because I'm like, no. Nothing is going to rule me. Right. I'm not going to feel like I need something to survive. A lot of people feel like that. And alcohol, drugs, different things like that, people feel like they need it to survive. Again, I'm sorry we got a little deep tonight while we're naked. But it happens. That's what liquor does. Sometimes it makes you deep. Maybe or not liquor sometimes. So I think we're done. I think we're over time. We're actually over. So we apologize for going a little over, but I think it's time for you to show.
How much over did we go?
Huh?
How much over did we go?
Oh shit, there's a plate. 1 minute.
1 minute?
Yep. So Jason is going to say goodbye. He's going to say goodbye. He doesn't want to do it. I want him to do it the right way. Come on, turn around while I go hit the finish button. I gotta hit the finish button.
Yeah, it's on Facebook.
Gosh, he is not gonna put his ass on Facebook. He is very nervous when I touch him. Yes, you are. He's nervous. It's fine. Ah! Look, I'm not nervous. I just know that if the whole nipple comes out, it's over. So I want to say thank you for watching, and